And starting off with the miner's lettuce, which, as you know, you have to be under 18 to eat it. That was a joke. So how do you do, everybody? Welcome to the after party of the Oscars, or as we call it, the Golden Turmeric Awards. My name's Patrick Ahern. This is News from the Farm. Everything is wonderful. Produce in California is growing better than it's ever grown. It's the trifecta. Great quality, great prices, hardly any freight cost. It couldn't be better. Chile's coming on strong. Florida's recovering from the miserable rain they had. Spring, as you can see, is in the air, and we are excited. With the exception of this one item, which we'll talk about later, all these are foraged in the Pacific Northwest. We're going to start off with miner's lettuce. As you know, it was named after the 1849 San Francisco gold rush miners. They were suffering from scurvy. They didn't have much fruit or veg. They took this, it's packed full of vitamin C, and it basically saved them. You can eat the whole thing, either raw in a salad, or blanch it and eat it later cold but cooked, or cook it and eat it a little bit like spinach warm. Right in front of it, the fiddlehead ferns. These are the lady ferns, not to be confused with the ostrich ferns of the East Coast. These are only from the West and maybe a little bit of the Midwest in Canada. They're a little bit darker in color, as you can see. You cook them basically the same, little salt water, boil them for a couple of minutes, blanch them in ice cold water, and you can throw them in anything from a salad to a stew to a casserole. What better to take the sting out of winter than nettles? Handle these with kid gloves. You know they're a little stingy. They contain a little histamine, which can give you a nasty rash. But once you put them in water or let them soak overnight, boil them if you like, they're perfectly good. The sting is gone. You can use them in soups, salads, puree them, put them in some ravioli, many, many other applications. Right in front of them, we got the spring onion. You can eat this baby from tip to tail. You know it's a spring onion because I can smell it from here. Some people use them where you use ramps because they start a little earlier than those, which is great. They taste a little garlicky, a little oniony, many, many applications, soup, salads, you name it, they're great. And from New Zealand this week, we have the first of the green gage plums, originally developed in the 1500s in France in a small town called Moissac. These little babies, they're tart when hard and crispy, and then when they soften up, they're syrupy sweet. They're ideal for cooking in pastries, or of course you could just eat them right out of hand. Looking forward to next week, we've got the first of the Watsonville strawberries from Driscoll. Baldor's going to be the only guys in New York with them. Also out of Chile, we're going to be the only guys with the pink seedless muscat grapes, which is super, super sweet and delicious. And who gets this award? The Baldor Gold Turmeric Award. It goes to Baldor. That's right, for bringing you a variety of specialty product, whether it's foraged or grown in this country or countries elsewhere. Don't forget, we have Morels on Friday. Thank you for joining us at Baldor News from the Farm. We'll see you again next week. You know, some of these can be extremely stingy. Oh, mother! Now from the Pacific Northwest. That's a little bit like